Audie Leon Murphy was born on June 20, 1925, in Kingston, Texas, into a large farming family struggling through the economic hardships of the Great Depression. He was one of 12 children, and his childhood was marked by poverty, instability, and constant responsibility. His father abandoned the family, leaving his mother to care for the children with very limited resources. When she died while Murphy was still a teenager, he was forced to leave school after the 5th grade and take on work in fields and odd jobs to help support his siblings. These early experiences shaped his resilience, sense of duty, and determination to survive against difficult odds. Despite limited education and resources, Murphy developed a strong inner discipline that would later define his military service. The hardships of his youth created a foundation of toughness and endurance that would become central to his identity in adulthood and character. From rejection to enlistment in World War II. At the outbreak of World War II, Murphy attempted to enlist in the United States Armed Forces, motivated by a desire to serve his country and escape poverty. However, he was initially rejected by both the Navy and the Marine Corps due to his small stature, weighing only about 110 pounds and standing 5 feet 5 inches tall. Undeterred, he persisted until the Army accepted him in 1942. His determination to join the military, despite physical limitations, demonstrated early signs of his resolve and courage. Basic training transformed him from a thin farm boy into a disciplined soldier. He was soon deployed overseas, where he served in North Africa, Italy, France, and Germany. His battlefield experiences quickly revealed his exceptional bravery and tactical awareness. Despite his youth, he earned respect from fellow soldiers and commanders, setting the stage for a remarkable military career defined by extraordinary acts of honor, heroism, decorations, and wartime recognition. During his service in World War II, Murphy became one of the most decorated soldiers in American history. He participated in numerous campaigns across Europe, where his bravery under fire became widely recognized. One of his most famous actions occurred in January 1945 near Holtzwihr, France, when he reportedly held off advancing German forces despite being wounded and heavily outnumbered. Using a burning tank destroyer as a defensive position, he directed artillery fire and used its machine gun to repel enemy troops, an act that later earned him the Medal of Honor. In addition to this highest military award, Murphy received multiple distinctions, including the Distinguished Service Cross, Silver Stars, Bronze Stars, and Purple Hearts. His total number of decorations from both the United States and Allied nations reached an extraordinary level. By the end of the war, he was widely regarded as a symbol of courage and resilient strength. Post-war struggles and transition to Hollywood. After returning from the war, Murphy faced significant challenges adjusting to civilian life. Although celebrated as a national hero, he struggled with psychological trauma, now understood as post-traumatic stress disorder. He experienced nightmares, anxiety, and difficulty coping with the memories of combat. Despite these struggles, he sought to build a new career in the entertainment industry. Hollywood soon took interest in his story, and he transitioned into acting. His most notable role came in the film adaptation of his memoir, where he portrayed himself and reenacted his wartime experiences. The film was both a commercial success and a powerful depiction of soldier life. While acting provided financial stability and public recognition, Murphy often felt uncomfortable with fame and preferred a quiet lifestyle. He also advocated for greater awareness of veterans' mental health issues, using his platform to highlight the unseen costs of war and its lasting emotional and psychological consequences. Hollywood career, film roles, and cultural impact. Murphy built a steady career in Hollywood throughout the 1950s and 1960s, appearing in numerous westerns, war films, and television productions. His on-screen persona often reflected the quiet intensity and resilience associated with his real-life military service. Audiences were drawn to his authenticity, as he brought personal experience to roles involving combat and frontier survival. One of his most acclaimed performances was in a war film adaptation of his memoir, which became a defining moment in his acting career. He also appeared in a variety of westerns that showcased his versatility, working alongside well-known actors and directors of the era. Despite his growing fame, Murphy never fully embraced Hollywood glamour, preferring modesty and discipline. He occasionally contributed to songwriting and other creative projects, further demonstrating his range of interests beyond acting. His career remains remembered for blending real wartime experience with popular entertainment that resonated with post-war audiences, widely enduring. Collaborations, creative work, and industry relationships. Throughout his entertainment career, Murphy worked with a variety of writers, directors, and producers who helped shape his filmography. His collaborations often focused on Western and action genres, which aligned with his established screen identity. Over time, he developed professional relationships that influenced the direction of several projects, including both film and television work. Some of these partnerships allowed him to explore roles beyond traditional heroic portrayals, giving him opportunities to portray more complex characters. He also engaged in behind-the-scenes creative discussions, occasionally contributing ideas to scripts and production decisions. While not formally trained in filmmaking, his practical experience and storytelling instincts were valued by collaborators. These industry relationships played a key role in sustaining his career across 2 decades, helping him remain relevant in a rapidly changing entertainment landscape while maintaining his distinctive public image. They also reflected Hollywood's mid-century shift towards star-driven genre storytelling and production values evolution. Marriage, family life, and personal challenges. Murphy's personal life included 2 marriages and the responsibilities of family life alongside a demanding public career. His first marriage to actress Wanda Hendricks attracted significant media attention but was short-lived, ending in divorce after a period of strain related to career pressures and personal difficulties. Shortly after, he married Pamela Archer, with whom he built a more stable and enduring relationship. Together they had 2 sons, Terry Michael and James Shannon, who became central to his later life. Despite professional success, Murphy continued to face emotional struggles linked to his wartime experiences, which occasionally affected his personal relationships. His family provided stability and support during difficult periods, helping him maintain balance between public expectations and private realities. Over time, his home life became a grounding force amid the pressures of fame and the lingering effects of his military past. He valued privacy and stability above public recognition and fame. Later years and family legacy. In his later years, Murphy gradually stepped back from the demands of Hollywood while focusing more on family life and personal interests. He continued to be recognized as a war hero and public figure, frequently invited to speak at veterans events and commemorative ceremonies. Although his screen appearances became less frequent, his earlier work continued to influence popular portrayals of soldiers and Western heroes. His sons grew up aware of their father's legacy, which combined military distinction with entertainment industry success. Murphy's life story became a symbol of resilience, often cited in discussions about the challenges faced by combat veterans returning to civilian life. Despite ongoing health and emotional difficulties, he maintained a sense of duty and humility throughout his later years. His contributions to both military history and popular culture ensured that his reputation remained strong long after he left the screen. His legacy continues to inspire many generations. The plane crash and official account of death. On May 28, 1971, Murphy died in a private plane crash near Brush Mountain in Virginia. The aircraft, a small twin-engine plane, encountered poor weather conditions while flying at low altitude over mountainous terrain. Investigations at the time concluded that the crash was likely caused by a combination of pilot error, reduced visibility, and adverse weather. The tragedy shocked the nation, as Murphy was still widely regarded as one of the most respected figures from World War II. His death marked the end of a life defined by extraordinary military service and a successful entertainment career. The crash site and surrounding circumstances were extensively examined, and official reports emphasized the dangerous flying conditions in the area. Despite the findings, the sudden nature of the incident led to widespread public grief and speculation, reflecting the enduring prominence of Murphy's legacy in American history. His passing deeply affected veterans and fans alike. Rumors, speculation, and conspiracy narratives. In the years following the crash, various rumors and conspiracy theories emerged surrounding the circumstances of Murphy's death. Some speculated about possible mechanical sabotage, while others suggested involvement by external groups due to his prominence and public visibility. These theories were fueled by incomplete information and the lack of definitive answers in early reports. Over time, such narratives circulated in books, documentaries, and online discussions, often blending fact with speculation. However, no conclusive evidence has ever confirmed intentional wrongdoing. Official investigations have consistently supported the conclusion that the crash was accidental, though questions continued to persist among portions of the public. The enduring mystery reflects a broader cultural tendency to question the deaths of prominent historical figures, particularly those with complex lives and significant public influence. As a result, Murphy's death became a subject of ongoing fascination and debate. Despite this, no verified evidence supports these claims or theories publicly. Reinvestigations, claims, and modern interpretations. In more recent years, renewed interest in Murphy's death has led to informal reviews, media analyses, and independent commentary examining the original crash investigation. Advances in forensic technology and access to historical records have encouraged some researchers to revisit the case. These efforts have produced alternative interpretations, though none have been universally accepted by official authorities. Some claims suggest inconsistencies in early documentation or gaps in witness accounts, while others point to broader Cold War-era anxieties that often shaped public perception of high-profile deaths. Despite these discussions, there remains no verified proof of deliberate foul play. Most historians continue to regard the incident as a tragic aviation accident, emphasizing the challenging flying conditions at the time. The renewed attention largely reflects ongoing public fascination with Murphy's life and the desire to find definitive answers to unresolved historical events. Interpretations vary widely across historians, researchers, and popular media narratives today. Perspectives, legacy, memory, and enduring public image. Audie Murphy's legacy remains one of the most complex and compelling in American history, combining extraordinary military achievement with a prominent entertainment career. He is remembered as a symbol of bravery during World War II and as one of the most decorated soldiers in U.S. history. His transition from battlefield hero to Hollywood actor added a unique dimension to his public image, allowing him to reach audiences far beyond military circles. Despite the controversies and speculation that have occasionally surrounded aspects of his life and death, his documented contributions remain widely recognized and respected. Murphy's story continues to be studied in discussions of war, trauma, celebrity, and cultural memory. His life reflects both the triumphs and challenges faced by veterans returning to civilian life. Ultimately, his enduring reputation is defined by courage, resilience, and the lasting impact he left on both history and popular culture. His influence remains widely recognized,